Time now for the black and white take with Justin Sofer.
And I don't know who I have to please sexually. You don't need a Allegri to jerk you off. I will pour myself out for anybody.
And Julian Gennady.
He is very raw.
I just slide into bed and she doesn't even know.
It might be long, it might be kind of cringe, but I'm still going to do it anyway.
Pleasing you.
I'm good.
I hope you're proud of yourself, because what you've done is proved without a shadow of a doubt you are the world's dumbest son of a bitch.
This is the black and white take with Justin Sofer and Julian Gennady on the Bianconeri Zone.
All right, what is up, everybody? I'm here. I apologize. It's my fault once again that we're starting late. Just cut me some slack. I was coming from. You can say that. You can cut that as well. But anyway, I was coming from like 3 hours away in Kentucky. I would lie right now and tell you guys, if you've heard all the stuff that's been going on with Kentucky, that was what I was involved in, but I was in the exact opposite direction, on the opposite side of the state. So there were no floods. I was not out there airlifting people with my helicopter. None of that stuff. It was just me. You gotta pay to keep these lights on, guys. Do you know how expensive all this gets every day for a channel that doesn't make me money? I mean, it makes money, but doesn't make me money, really. Anyway, what is up, everybody? I'm Justin Sofer, if you don't know already. Welcome into the latest edition, a Wednesday edition of the Black and White Take. We have plenty to talk about. Joining me, as I'm going to say always, but really, the OG, this is the OG cast. Ali was lurking in the shadows as a shadow producer for the longest time.
He still is.
I feel like when he... Well, with me is Julian Gennady. What I was about to say is, like, I feel like when he gets an opportunity, I'll ask you how you're doing in a sec. When he gets the opportunity, he's like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just go back to just chilling. Also, he wakes up at like 5 a.m. his time. So, like, right now, he's probably donezo. He's probably exhausted. What's up, everybody? If you're in here, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. Julian Gennady, how are you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. So I'll keep it at that. Nice, short, and sweet, like Alejandro would. So I'm just going to step in for him right now. I'm good.
It's too quiet.
Nothing to complain about.
Yeah, not yet. Well, there might be for me.
I personally don't have anything to complain about. I don't know, but I know you do.
Well, I know, because it feels like you're winning right now. So, because your dude is right there in the list. So we'll get into it. Obviously, you guys know the name of the game, and I see a lot of people on here in the chat already. A lot of our members, guys, if you haven't already, consider joining our member squad. A lot of cool benefits there. I've heard that. I guess I listened to your all's live. Dash, I did listen to it late. You and Ale, but I didn't get to. I literally turned it on like 2 a.m. after I got done with work stuff. So I fell asleep like halfway through. But I take it the Pogba shirt still has not been given away. It still hasn't happened. I may take this into my own hands. If it has to be tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow. It won't be today. I was trying to get the whole thing organized just in case it hasn't happened. It'll be tomorrow. But don't you guys stay here. Stay here, because I guess we're going to let people still enter if you haven't already. I will be giving it away. If Ale isn't going to be here, make sure to be giving it away tomorrow at least. But I heard some of your all stuff. Sorry, I fell asleep to your all sweet dulcet tones there, Dash and Ale. We got a lot to talk about. I leave. It may feel like people that I really haven't left, because I had a video drop yesterday morning, and then I'm back now. But I've been basically gone for 2 days, it feels like, really, for me.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So I'm trying to catch up on the whirlwind of stuff that's happened. And it's a combination of a whirlwind and a whole lot of nothing, if we're being honest. Because of the latest news. The latest news, which is here's all this influx of information, and then there's also, it's the same shit you were kind of expecting. Like, that's kind of what it's going to be. Wait, before we really dive into it, any thoughts, anything you want to get off your chest? You were out yesterday as well, I think, right?
Oh yeah, I was out yesterday. I had to do some things. I know you did 10 minutes. Yeah, I did the late night one, which you know what, it was stuff we already kind of knew, but at the same time, stuff is cooking.
Yep.
It's August 3rd, and we need shit to get moving because we start the season in 12 days.
Yeah.
So the deadwood is being cleared this week. I think, from what I've been reading.
No. You're not allowed to say deadwood. You're not allowed to say deadwood or say anything negative about players that are employed by Juventus, or fans get mad and they leave comments in the comment section crying because you said something negative of a player that even though Juventus think they're deadwood and they're trying to move them along, you're not allowed to say negative things about Juve players. It's only good things. These players are great. Ramsey should have been signed to an extension.
Anyway, Arthur, the definition of deadweight, he's being pumped out the door. Thank God. Valencia, Rino Gattuso, thank you kindly. Mm-hmm. Rugani being pumped out the door. Galatasaray, Turkish people, love you, thank you very much.
Yep,
it's working out nicely.
We hope, right? It's not.
It's not done, but we hope.
I'm not going to rant and rave because, like I said, today we're a little bit more of a time crunch than we were on Monday, where I literally could go for as many hours as we wanted, and I would just yell and scream. Do we know what the number is that Galatasaray, I don't know why I even tried to say the name, that they're offering for Rugani? Let's say Rams.
I saw 10 million when we did that show on I believe it was Monday. Mm-hmm. We saw 10 million trickle in, and we couldn't. My jaw dropped. I'm pretty sure yours did as well. But I don't think it could ever have been 10 million. Yeah. It could never be one team wants to buy Rugani for 10 million.
Yeah.
That is too crazy.
I just enjoy these comments. Yeah, 10 million is crazy but also, like, the way I'm sitting with it, I also saw a number potentially like 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
They're offering you money. They're offering to take him and pay him.
I said this in the daily. If it was $500K, you take it.
Yeah.
If you said, hey, you want him for free, you take it. It's salary gone.
Yeah, like you're moving the player. They're willing to take him and pay his salary. Like, go, good. Otherwise, you're gonna end up losing more money paying his salary. Like over the next years, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, exactly. I see me stock saying just run. You just run. You do whatever at that point. It doesn't make sense. I think like I'm questioning what the Juve management would be thinking in that situation. I
have no idea.
I don't know, but anyway, hopefully Rugani will be out of here soon, I guess, and they'll maybe make a move for Milinkovic. I was about to say Kostic. Well, who knows?
Some Serbian.
But I guess the main story right now that we're going to get into, and instead of like teasing it all, we're going to get into it, but there's like 2, 3-ish maybe main stories that we want to touch on today. 4? Okay, I'm going through my head. 1, 2. I'll let you lead us the last couple then. I think we're probably keen on the first 2 that we know.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to let's just produce in front of everybody. Let's just go ahead. Inside baseball. Right. Well, okay, here's the way I got it. The three guys is one story. Yep. The Kostic, Paredes, and Morata. To me, what I'm saying is just a disappointing Mercado. What I mean like that. Like, it could be fine. It could be suitable. It could be usable, but it's not exciting. That's what I mean when I say that.
So let's go off on that right now. Go.
Okay, that's fine.
You do you. Go,
all right. Thank you. Let's open it up then. Okay, so basically, this is what I'm calling. It's funny because it feels like Juventus have had this treasure chest of names that have been handed out lately. Like, literally. Yep. I don't know. Maybe I'm being ridiculous or preposterous when I say this, but like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I could probably name like 10, 12 guys involved in the attack that have been rumored with Juventus recently. Bigger names, I think, in recent years, Timo Werner, Depay, guys like that have been rumored with Juventus. Firmino.
Yep.
A lot of those BS. We talked about it.
Yep.
We didn't really buy into a lot of it, but we tried to see. And then it kind of comes back to this latest tweet by DiMarzio, and we'll get into his reliability, whatever. DiMarzio used to be like the guy. He used to be the one that we would. We scheduled these lives last year for this time because we were like, okay, that's when he does his show. That's when the real news comes out.
Yep.
Now he's trying to get back into those graces, I feel like. Anyway, so his one of his latest tweets, he tweeted out saying that during today's meeting between Max Allegri and the club, 3 positions were discussed and 3 names, and they list the names. It's one that, we could have named at the very beginning of the Mercado. Filip Kostic, your guy, Paredes, and then Alvaro Morata, which is Alvaro Morata. We all kind of, at least I can't. Did you fall into this as well? Just kind of felt like Paredes, or what the hell? I can't even get it out. Morata, geez, will be the guy. Just even though all the BS stuff is flowing out there saying it's not him, it's done. It just always feels like he's gonna end up back at Juve because of.
I don't know for sure. I think he's last resort. I think he's August 28th to 31st kind of thing. If we don't have anybody in,
yeah, I feel like that is a big part of it, and I feel like that will be maybe that's where we get stuck. We'll see with the way some of these stories are going out, but then we could do the financial advisor thing. Because I'm looking at the numbers when it comes to guys like Raspadori, the guy, if you're thinking about a midfield guy, if you're thinking of a left back, which is never going to happen just because we can't have good things. We can't have nice things here. Which I do want to, that's one of my stories I want to talk about too. The only bit of news out there, and it's Romano, but there's a bit of news out there. We can talk about that. So I think also going along with this, DiMartino also kind of covered each of these. And let's go ahead and I'll just get him out of the way. He sent a tweet out for basically each player with a summary of those three guys, what the situation is. So first up, let's go with KOSTIC, to which he said Juventus will make a move for KOSTIC. West Ham have submitted 2 offers, one for 12 million euros plus 3 million bonuses, and another one for 15 plus 5 million euros bonuses. Both offers were refused. Juventus, therefore, will have to present a major offer to the Germans in order to convince them. Do we want to sit on, or do you want me to just go ahead and get them all out of the way?
Let's talk one by one because we're gonna do it anyway. So
that's true, yeah. And then we'll get. Yeah. I'll be too. My mind will go everywhere. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Your thoughts on this one? Yeah.
Yeah. Philip Kostic.
Yes.
Philip Kostic. Are we changing our entire formation just to bring this dude in?
Sorry, I was distracted because I saw what people were saying. Anyway, see, this is one that doesn't make sense because I watched your video obviously earlier today, and I was kind of feeling the same thing. Rafael, are we going to a 3-5-2? Because it doesn't make sense to get both him and Paredes in this Mercado. It's not going to work.
No,
and I know Misak likes KOSTIC, but
Misak is all about Kostic. Yeah,
or Krostic, or whatever you call it. Whatever you call it. It doesn't make sense to me. Also, with all the other options we have out there, it's a really weird story. The way that it's resurfaced, the way that it's like Juve have to hurry up now when he's been sitting there the entire Mercado, and it doesn't make sense. Go ahead and say what you want to say though. Let's go ahead.
Is he a left back? No.
I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that from a single person. I know it's out there. I've seen.
I don't want to hear that at all.
Yeah.
He is not a left back. I don't care if he is slightly better than Alexandro. He is not a left back. I am sorry. Do we want to play a 4-4-2 again? No. Hell no. We saw what happened. No. There's no creativity in a 4-4-2. There's nothing. There's nobody to play beside Vlahovic. If you want to put Di Maria there, that's not great as well. Mm-hmm. He's not a second. He's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Is he a proper out-and-out winger? No.
Right.
Do we have enough center backs to play 3 at the back? No. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind.
Yeah, it truly makes no sense to me. And then also, let's just, even going off of formations, or not going off of formations, I'm looking at here, how much is Juve going to spend? Because it says that Juve has to outbid West Ham.
So we're not going to have to outbid West Ham because the dude wants to go.
Yeah, he'd pick Juve first. But
So Kostic, it was what, 20 million? That was the 15 plus 5?
Yeah, that's 20.
What it was? Okay.
Yep.
I'm saying 15 max. Especially if he's what's it called? A cover for Chiesa to start.
Yeah, I would say we had so many. There were so many times I read off the news in the mornings that the number was so much lower than 20. And if this is what happens to Juve when they get involved in a player, like, no thanks, especially for a player that I don't think has a long-term future at Juve. Like, it's not going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to be 30 years old.
Like, if we're complaining,
in October.
And I'm trying not to jump ahead, but like, if we're complaining about like the price tag for Raspadori that's rumored out there, how does it make sense to buy this guy for a limited time for close to 20? When Raspadori is supposed to be a guy who has a potential long-term future ahead of him.
Yeah,
And
I totally agree because you can't get both.
Yeah,
obviously Kostic is more of an idea than Raspadori is because we've seen there's two different sides. There's Sport Italia and then there's DiMarzio.
Yeah,
I don't know who at this point. Who do you believe for the Raspadori news? I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
and yeah, I can throw that up there. I saw Misak doing his reporter bit. Let me throw that up there. He had put the latest from Alfredo Padula. And Padula, yeah, it seems like Padula versus DiMarzio and Nico Schietta right now. Is what it seems. Padula's out there sticking with his Raspadori, direct contact with De Laurentiis, Carnevale in the evening. There's only Napoli. No forcing Juve, who now have other thoughts. Napoli must close by Sunday, Monday. I mean, he's sticking to his story. What?
Another thing, though.
Yeah.
That has to be done by Sunday or Monday. Or then what happens? We come in on Tuesday?
Right.
Like, what does that mean?
It's the same BS that we saw for every other thing. Locatelli, I think it happened. I think it happens with every single. I mean, the Di Maria situation happened. It's BS reporting. I think Padula may have been involved in some of those reports. I know Agresti was one of them, but I'm trying to remember exactly what Padula was when it came to Di Maria. And it just seems like right now, nobody's truly reliable, especially when you have three. I guess you'd say Padula's one of the biggest ones in right now.
Padula's one of the biggest ones, but he's the guy who insisted Dybala was going to enter.
Yeah.
That was him for 3 months.
Yep.
So this guy, he's lower. He's mid tier at best.
Yeah. Ale and him have fought before. Or no, he just blocked Ale. Anyway. That's just where I sit. And then also, like, does it make sense for Juve to bring in Kostic and Morata?
No. Oh, and Morata?
Yeah. In the same
if you
Mercado?
do it 4-4-2, yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does. 4-4-2, it makes sense to get both those guys, but don't do it.
I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. Like, if you're going to tell me we're going to get another... I mean, that also just tells me, again, if we're willing to change up our formation, or if he's willing to change up the formation he wants to use that he never had a plan to begin with. And that's where it kind of sits. Because, I mean, we went through an entire season of not developing anything. Of just, whatever, leaning on whatever to get him through, and half the time failing at it.
You can do a 4-3-3 still with the players we have at our disposal. Is it the best? No.
Yeah.
Like we don't have like if we said we don't have a proper left winger. Kostic, in my opinion, doesn't solve that for now. Would it for the first 2 or 3 months without Chiesa? Maybe. But like at the same time, you have midfielders. You have 3 midfielders, especially if you get Paredes. You got Paredes there. You got Locatelli, and you got Zach and/or fill in a name. Fagioli, if people still want Fagioli to start. McKennie's hurt, so not him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Raheem was asking, does Padula block here? Did Padula block? He didn't block us. He blocked a personal account.
No, we're still in his good books.
Yeah, but Alejandro's personal account for a time. I think he unblocked him, though.
Yeah,
later.
maybe. I forget.
It happened out there. Prune's asking, is Bianconeri Zone free to be transferred to Juve? We are open. Well, we're open to offers. I don't know how open Juve is to us because we don't just spout positive stuff all the time. But at the same, we'll see. I'm willing to be.
We're free thinkers
until that paycheck comes, and then I'll say whatever you want. I will parrot all the lines. We love this club. Juve's amazing. They do everything right. They've never made a mistake. These players are great. Kostic, Paredes, and Morata is exactly what I needed. See, that kind of stuff. I'm just saying. If you
I can't wait to stay fourth.
Fourth is good enough. Fourth is good enough.
Apparently.
That's the line for now on. Fourth is good enough. Okay.
We are Arsenal. No, sorry, we're just a bit better than Arsenal. We are Tottenham Hotspur.
Exactly.
Good for us.
Mr. Dax, I said this at the beginning of the show. I literally talked on this at the beginning of the show. Juve, we will announce the shirt winner. I thought Ale was going to do it. It'll be done tomorrow. If it's not done whenever, it'll be done tomorrow. It'll be done tomorrow if it's up to me. Okay? Also, we don't have enough damn likes in here. There are like 80 people in here, and we don't even have 30 likes. Hit that freaking
That's
like
not good
button.
enough.
I'm not doing it. No. Are we blind? Hit the like button. Deploy the likes. Come on. Anyway, let's continue on with this.
Are we going to the next name?
Yeah, and we'll Giuseppe brings him up too. He says, "Whose idea is Paredes? Allegri? Where does this come from?" Well, let's get into that now. It says, DiMarzio says that Juventus have an agreement with Paredes. They've had an agreement for how long? How long have they had an agreement? I felt like they've
quite a while.
They keep reporting breaking. Juve has an agreement with Paredes. Yeah, you said that like 3 weeks ago, bro.
It's more confirmed though. It's like the French press are saying it now as well. So like it's we have a contract for him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Now Juventus will have to find an agreement with PSG. The Parisians are asking for 15 million euros for the Argentine defender, which is that sounds much better than the 30 that was floated out there for a long time.
Yeah, it was never going to be 30. That's what I was saying before. Like, get if you can. Like, we're not offering 15. Sorry, we're not. Yeah. If they say, hey, we want 15, you screwed yourselves there.
Yeah. If
we offer 10 million and you get Paredes for 10 million euros, that's fantastic. That is a good deal. I'm sorry. That is a good deal. Especially if Allegri wants. Sorry if I keep cutting off.
No, you're
Giuseppe's
good.
Asking whose idea is Paredes. It is Allegri's.
Yeah.
He wants to play with Regista. He wants to play with that. You've seen Rovella play there. Fine. He was fine. You've seen Locatelli there. He's very good there. However, we need him higher up the pitch because he's even better up the pitch. So you get Paredes. He's better than Rovella is at this moment in time. At August 3rd, 2022, he's better than Rovella, especially in the coach's mind.
Yeah. Khalid's asking, Rabiot or Paredes. Again, I still stick with this. I'm still not going to be happy if Juventus have signed Paredes and you still have Rabiot and whoever else still out there.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get rid of the other dead weight. And yes, dead weight. Rabiot, dead weight. Archer, dead weight. Rugani, dead weight. These are players that are all dead weight, and you have to move them on. If you add Paredes, a player who I do not value highly, and that's fine. I know a lot of people do. But if you just add him to the long list of players because Allegri wants him, that's not a good move. That doesn't make sense long term. And then you're wasting a lot more money. Aldo saying, I honestly don't think Paredes is 10 million euros better than Rovella at this moment in time.
Technically, he's worth less because we bought Rovella for 17.
Yeah.
So do that math.
There you go. There you go.
But at this moment, Paredes plays in a register role. Rabiot is a box-to-box midfielder. They're not relevant to each other. Rabiot needs to go because you got Locatelli. If you want to keep the young guys, you need to keep the young guys. You got Pogba when he comes back, McKennie when he comes back. They need space. Rabiot needs to get out.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's get this last one, and then we can kind of talk about it all as a whole. That's a bit easier for me than really just trying to talk in about every single player, breaking it down. Yada yada yada. It's more of a this idea of these three players being like the top three, and that's the ones. Like, if you tell me though, well, I'll get your take here in a sec. Okay. DiMarzio then goes on to say the name for the attack remains that of Alvaro Morata. Juve, before moving or other names, wants to try everything to bring the Spaniard back. If a deal really cannot be found, then the club will move on to alternatives. I understand Allegri really likes Morata, or he's comfortable with Morata.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. It's just a comfort thing.
Yes.
But I would imagine of all the players that are, and again, let's take it with a grain of salt, that there are multiple players that are not real stories, and that there are players that are being rumored and linked to Juve for monetary reasons, for angling, whatever reason that they have. If you have an idea, like, Raspadori, other guys out there, aren't there better options than getting Morata in the end? Or is it because of the money? Morata has dirt on the leg, maybe.
I think I know what you're trying to say here.
Like, does he need a third chance? Does he need a third chance at Juve?
I don't think it's a third chance. I don't think it's a third chance because I don't think
you would act like this is continued on, right?
This is continued on because it's not like we didn't want to pay the 35 mil to sell it or to buy him permanently.
Yeah,
which is fine. That doesn't mean we didn't want him. We still want him. It's okay for us to want a backup player. And again, people don't like Morata. They don't think he'll do the job. But is Morata not a good sub?
I think he's fine. But I think
is he fine? Okay.
He's fine. I mean, I think there's okay. I if I had the games in front of me, I should have. I just got here, guys. I just came from out of town. Otherwise, I'd pull up some information. I just going off my head and what I remember, the eye test, if you will. What I remember, there's some games where he came out as a sub, usually as a sub, and he'd get that goal, or he would score, and
he was fine. He was productive.
He was fine. Wasn't doing anything. I don't. Maybe like 1 or 2 games that he had like a game-saving goal or something like that, but nothing really over the top. But I just remember so many other times where he's just so mentally weak, and he's so. Yes. He's not that guy.
There's pros and there's cons.
Yeah,
he's not an elite player, so obviously he's got pros and cons.
Yeah, and you had Buffon breaking him down, and in the past in the locker room and all that because of the way he approaches the game and just the way that he can't handle it. And I'm just like this now. He's moving into a position too where he's he's an elder statesman. He's one of the leaders there. And like, is this a guy you trust to lead for the youth? Is this what you really want? Like the guy developing and like molding these other players?
Does he need to be? Or does he need to be that friend for everybody that he gets along with and he just keeps the guys together? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, sign me up for Morata. I'm not saying that at all. If he comes, I'm not worried. I know what Morata's coming for. He's coming to play a good role on the team. He's a squad player. When everyone's fit and ready to rock, he's a squad player. Does he make too much money? Probably. Absolutely. Does he contribute almost 10 goals per season as a squad player? Yeah. What else do you want?
But is he that guy in the attack? Is he the guy to be the leader? Is he the guy or to be the buddy?
He's not
or whatever?
Be the leader.
I mean, who is Vlahovic? Because I'm still he's young. Vlahovic is still young. I haven't seen him be a leader yet. Who? Yeah. Di Maria for the 4 months he's playing? For
the experience, Di Maria is that dude right now because that guy actually brings experience and he'll start.
Great. He just came here and he has 4 months.
Yeah. But listen,
that's you know what I'm saying?
But look what's happening already though. Look what Di Maria's already leading, meeting Del Piero, doing all that stuff, saying his knowledge into what Vlahovic is going to do, pointing and directing.
Yeah, you got 120 days to do it.
Pitch. He's going to do it, and then next year we got to figure something else out. But Morata is going to be the buddy for the squad. He's going to be the fourth guy, the fourth attacker. Again, does he make too much wage? Yes. Is he inconsistent? Yes. But what substitute role player is elite? If they're elite, they're starters.
Yeah. It's just some of these, especially, I don't know. Like, what's the valuation then? How much do you spend for Morata?
I'm not buying him yet. I'm just trying to loan him in again.
Okay, how much are you doing? I'm not Haneen. I will keep this up for the rest. like until, with my dying breath. Until I will still do it, or maybe until January, and if he's still playing, well, I don't know. He didn't play that great against Real Madrid. He kind of folded pretty quickly against Real Madrid. So, I mean, there's an argument to be made. Anyway, I mean, okay, so you would just loan him out for another season. Then what's the point? Like, how much money are you paying to loan him out?
I'm not paying the $10 million for another year. That was crazy. But if I want to buy him outright, I say you got 1 year left on your contract, bro. I let it go. You're not selling him. You don't want to play him. I'll sign him for $10 million.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. And I don't care if Atletico say no. Then we move on. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm desperate for Morata to come back. But if he comes back, I get it.
Yeah. Okay. The whole way I'm going to go about this is I'm moving on right now, but the reason I'm moving on, unless you have something that you really want to get into when it comes to Morata now,
let's go.
I want to move it on, and then I want to look at it as a whole, and that's kind of the way I'm going about it today.
For sure.
Let's talk about Raspadori. Let's talk about the rumors there.
Yep.
Willy Woney, is this whole thing a smokescreen? Who knows? So the latest we have here, we have a couple reports. You saw, I think Nico Schietta said it. Tudo Sport did Tudo Sport stuff, and tried to capitalize.
Don't do Tudo Sport stuff. Do Nico, Padula, DiMarzio. Yeah,
but I mean, all Tudo Sport says was the odds are rising for Raspadori. That's all they said.
Yeah.
So it's just a generic whatever comment on it. There was supposed to be a meeting today that happened. I haven't heard any kind of update there unless it's gone out there. I don't know if you have. Let me make sure that I don't have any updates right now. It doesn't look like it. Wait.
Just what Ale tweeted.
Just what Ale, said about that earlier. Wait, hold up. I didn't see this one. Did you see the DiMarzio one? The Raspadori deal is mainly related to Moise Kean's short-term future.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and add that part in there. The Raspadori deal is mainly related to Moise Kean's short-term future, and that will be his and Juve's decision, which is asked the agents for time. The request is due to the fact that Raspadori is highly regarded by Allegri. I'm sorry. If we're again doing the same thing, you're either you're gonna add an attacker, right? I'm guessing. So that would include Murata, Kostic, whoever in there. But then if Raspadori is the guy you're actually looking at, don't tell me that you need to be able to sell Moise Kean before you can add him. That doesn't make sense.
I believe it. I think it makes sense.
No, I mean, I believe that they're saying that, but you think it makes sense that okay, explain.
Yes.
Okay, so because there's financial value in the commitment to him.
That and
then you don't need to be looking at Raspadori to begin with.
But it's squad composition as well, because you're going to send out your young Italian forward and you're going to bring in a young Italian forward who Allegri wants. Right. Did Allegri want Kean?
Right. That was.
I don't think Allegri wanted Kean. Yeah, nobody really wanted.
We
Kean.
just got stuck with him because Ronaldo sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Yeah. So if Raspadori wants this dude, and Keane's already said he wanted to go because he did say he wanted to go, then that makes sense because you're swapping out your young Italian striker for another young Italian attacker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Squad composition, that makes sense. And then you add on Murata because you still need another dude. Mm-hmm. Or you add on whoever, Depay, put the name in.
Yeah. Here, I guess my point in this is the way if you're well, let me read these two off and then I'll say it. So yeah, it's supposed to be a meeting, whatever, today. Okay, yada. And then DiMarzio also said, I think right when we first came on, the Raspadori is the target of Juventus, which in the last few hours is attempting to secure him. Okay. And then I heard somebody else, or I guess that was in the one I just read, where it said about they need time.
Yeah.
If you want Raspadori when there's competition, it's either you want him or you don't. It's not give me more time, my dude. It's not like that. Like, he's deciding his future. The season's about to freaking start. Like, you got, like a week and a half, and then the season starts?
Yeah, 12 days.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. You have a week and a half. He doesn't have time to sit around and wait. He wants to get to his new team. If it's Napoli, and I get the Napoli one makes sense, because I feel like it's like them trying to find the next Insigne, because he's not as short, but he looks like, a shorter guy.
Same profile.
Same kind of profile. It makes sense. I just feel like this. If you're Juventus, and this is, and again, I know I make outlandish claims and just say like, just go spin the bag, go drop the bag. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah. But like, if this is like a serious, I feel like Juve got caught sleeping, and I think they really thought that he wasn't going to go to Napoli, and they thought they could push it off till next summer, and they thought he was going to always be there, and Juve could go focus on whatever they wanted, and he would just sit there and wait, like a good kid.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I got something else to tell you though.
Okay.
We have 27 players currently on our first team. I did this today.
Yeah.
27 first team players. And we're linked to these 3 more players and Raspadori. So let's say 4 more. So you're saying throw the bag, get the money.
No. I'm not saying throw the bag. I'm not saying pay $35 million for him.
Sorry, go get the Raspadori because you wanted Raspadori. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. I think if you wanted him,
yes, I agree.
That's who you're going after. Not Kostic, not Murata again. I think if this guy's a priority long term, that's who you're going for.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. So that's 28 players. So now you need to sell 5 in order to make everything make sense. In terms of your squad.
So you got Rugani, Artur moving out. You're selling or moving out. You're moving out, guys.
Moving out. Shipping out.
Rugani, Artur.
Yep. 26.
Rabiot's probably not going.
Okay.
Okay. This is that situation where, okay. And the reason I'm saying this, I'm trying to do it. I'm doing the mental gymnastics in my head, right? Yep. Give me the other crap midfielders. Who am I forgetting? Who was
Zakaria, McKennie.
McKinney's one that I'm still suspicious on. I'm still suspicious if something's going on there.
Fair. So now you got 2 more to sell.
You just got to get rid of all the midfield. Just get rid of the whole midfield.
You got Mazzoli's still there. Moretti's still there.
At this point. Alexandro, Pellegrini.
But then you can't bring in Raspadori if you
I know.
rid of Alexandro.
I'm aware. Do you have... okay, I get it, but my point is we shouldn't be looking at anybody then. Like you shouldn't even be looking at Kostic. You can't even look at Morata.
We're trying to sell first.
Well, you had this is week fucking 3, bro. Like this is week 3 of nothing happening. Like
yep.
Like like clock's ticking. What are we doing? What are you doing the USA tour? That doesn't make Anyway, you move off a few of those guys. I need to have it in front of me really to see that this doesn't include. It doesn't include any of the moves that, like Morata already going out. He's not included in the squad list. I mean, and then
Morata's not in it.
So I'm guessing does this squad list include Fajoli, Manetti,
yes.
or Ravella?
All of them.
Well, sorry, Fajoli, you're gone. There's one. Sorry, guys who love Fajoli, you out. And then the last two are difficult because I liked Manetti for so long, but I feel like Ravella's the most ready, proven guy. It's not fair because he wasn't there to prove himself. But he has the experience, I don't know. And it's so easy to flip-flop between the two. Guys, hit the damn like button. Come on. Anyway.
Yeah.
Give me your thought. Give me your opinions then, because I get it. I'm tap dancing over here.
No, this is why I'm saying Keane has to leave in order for Raspadori to come in.
Yeah.
Like, people need to leave. That's why...
Then Moise Kean should need to leave for Morata to come in.
No, because we need other people are leaving for that. Because we needed Raspadori plus attacker.
Yeah, but when the number's 4 or 5, it's still.
Yeah, no, I get it. Because
the
midfielders are leaving; they're gone. Midfielders are gone.
Yeah,
people are getting back because they were saying we don't own Keane. Obviously, we're going to buy Keane and sell him. Don't get mad.
Yeah, you have the agreement to buy him. Yeah.
Yeah. We have full control over what Moise Kean is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do in terms of we get Kostic, we get Raspadori, and it's either Morata or I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. I have no idea.
It makes no sense. Honestly, the proposed makeup of this second half of the Mercado, like I've been calling it, the second half of the Mercado, it makes no sense to me. Because all the areas that I'm thinking of are not getting covered. Like I'm thinking of the left back. I'm thinking of that position. I'm thinking, I know it's not happening, but I'm just saying the things that I'm thinking basically bringing in 2 attackers to me is perplexing almost.
I think we needed 2 attackers. I don't think Sule's staying with this team. I think Sule's going out on loan.
Okay, then
so that's another dude that's leaving.
Okay, then
which is fine.
Okay, then let me go through the youth and just drop them all off. Not
all the youth.
I'm kidding.
I think. Oh, okay.
Is Ake on the list?
No, Ake's hurt. He's done.
But he's not included in that 20 whatever list?
He's not. He wasn't included on the 27 because I just sent him back to the U23s because he's not good enough.
I just wanted to make sure because otherwise that would have been the first one. And that was the one where I didn't want him to get hurt, but when he got hurt, I was like, okay, that's good. I don't have to watch more of that. Let's move on to real players. Let's move on to guys who are actually going to play.
So I think Sule's toast, unfortunately, but it is what it is. He's toast.
Yep. I
think obviously Regani's hopefully toast. I think Arthur's on his way out. So that's 3. We're down to the 24 man now.
Yeah. And
now we need to delete at least 2 more in order to bring 1 in for the squad to make sense.
Okay.
Also, another thing is Juventus going to include Chiesa on the Champions League list? Because he's hurt.
When can you add him in again? Is it after the break?
After the group stage.
Yeah. I'd probably keep him out just because.
For squad, right? For squad depth? Just it depends when he's fit. We don't even know if he's going to be okay.
But the way he's supposed to come back in November? And then.
I think he's coming back before.
Really? See, I just always feel like it's a. Why does everybody say it's 2 plus 1? I need to say it's 21 plus 4.
Is that the Serie A squad or the Champions League squad?
Oh. That makes sense.
Because on a match day for Serie A, you can have 23 squad players.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a lot of players, by the way.
Is Kyle George on this list?
Kyle George is on the list.
Gone. Okay, there's one. Done. Nope. Okay, there you go. Kyle George.
But you can't send him anywhere because he's hurt until January.
I think Ake's on this list.
I don't have Ake on my list.
Well, on this list that I have in front of me, of the 20...
it's probably on that one, but I made
Gone.
my own list.
Fajoli gone. Rabiot gone. Even though I know he'll never send him off. I mean, there's easy few guys I could go through if I'm wishful thinking that that I could just drop.
Yeah.
Wait, why do they have Piazza on this list? Okay, one.
He's
2,
still
3,
technically
4,
on the team,
5, 6,
but
7. Gone.
okay, so that's the Champions League list with the 4 homegrown. So we can have 21 non-homegrown players.
Yeah, this is 28 players. This is 28 players, and I'm looking in front of me. So
okay.
yeah, Sandro gone. There's easy, gone. Raspadori, you're in. We're good. We're Gucci.
Okay, but you need to make that happen.
Kyle George, done. Okay, Kyle George. Marliake, Piazza. That he should have been gone already.
But he's not.
Fajoli gone.
See, Fajoli.
I need one more. And then there was one. It'd be really cool if one.
Are you saying Arthur Rugani?
Gone. There we go. We got 2 more spaces open. Two more spaces open. We're good. There we go. Okay.
So that makes sense.
All right. Then we got 2 spaces to bring in. So you got Raspadori, and then you got
with Keane going still.
No, that's without Moise Kean going. We're good.
But why not? Why do you need Moise Kean and?
I mean, no, I agree, but it just seems like nobody's interested, and nobody's.
Yeah.
Would you like to buy this child? Would you like to buy my son? Would somebody like to buy my son? Anybody?
Yeah.
I just feel like you don't. Yeah, I don't. Hit the like button, guys. 100 people in here, 57 likes. Where the likes? Hit the. Are we blind? Deploy the likes. Come on. Do me a favor when I'm in here. It's been a long day, guys. Just did 20 whatever somehow, 28, 22, 23, somewhere between 22 and 28 hours of surveillance in a car, living in a car basically. And now I'm here talking BS with you guys. So there it is. Haneen, you can't drop Pensolio. You can't do that.
No, she's saying those are the homegrowns.
Oh, the homegrowns. I thought she was saying get him out. I was like, whoa.
No, Penzolio, he's a staple on this team. Like, he's needed.
Go ahead, Aldo. Just tag me in it. I need to do more shorts, and I need to do shorts that actually, like, maybe we need to do TikTok and this for the account kind of thing. We'll see. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll do more short stuff. To me, I mean, this makes sense. I'm looking through the list, and I see an easy enough to remove 5, 6, 7 guys.
Why hasn't it been done yet?
I don't know. People love Fajoli, and they just he's gonna stay because he's our homegrown boy. And I hate when people use the term boy, but at least he's white, so it's less uncomfortable. Because I hate when people do that to anybody else. It makes me uncomfortable. I mean, we're Gucci. I don't know what to say. We're Gucci. We're good to go. Go get him. But here's my question though, and let's bring it back to this. Let's just bring it back to.
I see everyone's math going on the comments right now. They're doing like greater than, less than. We need this guy out. Next.
It's fantastic. Thank you guys. Can we get to 100 likes? Sorry, I didn't even set a like parameter, guys. Can we get to 100 likes today? That's all I ask. It sounds really greedy compared to like normal lives that we're used to until recently. Get us to 100 likes. That's all I ask. 100 likes. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell icon. Follow us on Twitter. Follow him at Julian Genotti or Genotti151. Follow me at Justin Sofro. Yeah, it's all down there. And we'll go through there. Alejandro's is not correct for some reason. Anyway, he literally made it and then he put a different name, and I was like, okay.
I know.
If I remove homegrown, it does. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. Can you dance for a sec? I gotta take a call real quick.
Yeah, go call.
Right,
take your call.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go on with squad lists again because they're crazy. They're very key and they're very finicky and different for all different competitions. So Haneen's saying if you remove the homegrown, it doesn't count. Obviously. So you got 21 plus 4 for the Champions League. 21 non-homegrown, 4 plus homegrowns. So you need to homegrown squad. She's saying you need the homegrown players to make the squad bigger. Okay, so if that's the case, does it really matter at that point if we sell or let one go? And I keep seeing the people in the comments talking about if Rugani leaves, who's going to play center back? Anybody can play center back. If Danilo is your fourth choice center back, he did it last year and did it better than Rugani. So I'm on that Rugani out train. He's making €3.5 million. Just get a contract out of here. So enough with that. But I understand where management is and their thought processes in terms of making these decisions on who to sell and what you need to do in order to make these squad lists make sense. And I know it's hard, obviously, because if it was easy, I think these guys would be gone already. Look at Rabiot, for example. If Rabiot was so easy to sell, he'd be gone, because Monaco are saying, yeah, we might take him for free if we make the Champions League. Like all these stipulations, that's hard. That's very hard. If Arthur Melo needs to be loaned out and we have to pay some of his wage, but they'll give us an onerous loan, that's hard. That's very hard to sell. It's very hard to sell players, especially shit ones. What's up? Welcome back.
Sorry, I don't need me. What's up? Day job calls sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Are you not off the clock?
Huh?
Are you not off the clock?
Oh, I don't have a clock. Like that's why I'm able to do videos all the time. That's the reason I can do this. My job,
Fair.
There is no schedule. It's I wake up sometimes and I don't know if I work or not, and then I check my email and I'm like, crap, I gotta go to another state somewhere or something like that. It's
Fair.
just, it pays the bills. It pays well, but
Absolutely.
You have no regular common knowledge of what your schedule is for that week. So it's a little bit. My wife doesn't love it, but I like it because half the time I can be here doing this. So
Freedom.
Yep. Guys, I'm pretty sure I demanded more likes. And in the time that I was gone and took a business call to pay for the stuff, to have all this behind me, to have the light, to have the TV. Oh, look, you see the TV? The TV's on. It's got stuff here. You see that? If it weren't for that, I would not be able to afford to do this. So I'm going to need some more goddamn likes on this channel. I said 100. We are at 62. If I don't get...
Not even 69? Jeez.
I get one dislike, and whoever did that can shove that dislike right up their urethra.
Like the boys. Man, I'm almost done the boys.
So I need some more likes on this goddamn channel if you want this to continue. Anyway, what's up, Neil? Chelsea fan, what's up? We don't want Timo Werner. We don't want him. Thank you, though. Anyway, I don't know. I just saw it randomly in the street. What's up? Thank you. Appreciate you joining in.
Enjoy Mark Cucurella.
Giuseppe, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, let me just remind you guys. I think it should pop up down there in the bottom. It should show you our merch that we have in the merch store. We don't know because Ali doesn't tell us stuff. But supposedly, we sell shirts on this channel. We appreciate you, Giuseppe, for buying those shirts. We appreciate it. Hopefully, they'll be soon. I do know they actually ship out of Kentucky. So they should be quick. I think, Giuseppe, you're in the United States, right? They should be out there quickly. Okay, there's 5 dislikes. Okay,
5?
5 dislikes. This is the most disliked video yet. Whoever disliked this channel or this video after I did that, you guys are done. All you did done. You blocked.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
Not for the channel, but that's pretty funny.
And somebody else just hit dislike. It's actually fine because the more interaction we have, the better it is for the channel, regardless. So I'm okay with it. So, I know there's people that really get upset with that on the channel. And no, you don't dislike for Panetti's, Aldo. That doesn't help us. I mean, I guess it does help us. Khalid, I read the chat. I'm sorry, the chat's gotten a lot bigger than it used to be. That's what she said. It's a lot bigger of a chat now than it used to be. If you want me to read it, I'm not saying you have to. You could drop a super chat every once in a while. You know, wet our beak a little bit.
We definitely read super chats. We don't read all the chats.
We always read super chats.
It's too hard to keep up.
All right. Let's get back into it. Let's talk about the sad Juventus Mercado. I'm kidding. It's not that bad. It could be better. Florida. Whoa. What part of Florida, Giuseppe? Are you in Miami? Are you in Miami? I might need you to send me. Might need you to invite me out there. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If it's Miami, maybe we'll do a show from your house. How about that? We
That'd
can
be
do
sweet
that.
on the beach.
Actually, I don't care if it's anywhere in Florida. It's still better than here. It is Miami. Let's go. All right, Giuseppe, I'm sliding in those DMs. You don't need to slide in mine. I'll slide in your DMs. Just give me a sec. All right. Okay, here's my main question. Here's what I'm really just asking to you. And guys, like I said, please do hit. Let's do it for sure. Hey, we can do. We'll get everybody out there. We'll do a live from your place. You got a boat? Anyway, okay. Like I said, I'm very tired. Let's get into this. My question to you, and we're all over the place. Obviously, we're sending people out. We're kicking people out. We're bringing people in. We're doing whatever. My question to you is just looking at this. If this is the Mercado that Juventus is sitting at, and I don't think it will be, but these are the names that are consistently out there. Boats, yes, Boats, Nose, and Bianconeri. Exactly. That's the dream. That we would be living the dream then. My question. Okay, if we sit there at the end of the Mercado and you're looking at this, I want to get your opinion, obviously, first before I yell and scream.
Okay.
So we come into the Mercado. Juventus go out there. Obviously, they get their 2 free guys. They get Di Maria for 4 months. They end up getting. He's gonna be mad once again. We get Di Maria for 4 months, and then we get obviously Pogba for like a week and a half. Then he's injured, so we're good for us. You get Bremer, but that's because De Ligt's out.
Necessity.
Really,
yep.
Yeah, it's not a giant get. It's not a really helpful get, if you will. But then you move on, and then the second half of this Mercado, and I'm not expecting it to like blow me away, but I'm expecting at least a couple usable pieces and maybe one nice piece, one shiny toy.
Okay.
Does that make
You're
sense?
expecting a nice piece?
A shiny toy. I'm not. I'm a humble man.
Okay.
I'm a humble man. I don't need I don't need Giuseppe's boats and his Ferrari and whatever else he has out there, even though Ferrari can't win a race to save their lives. Anyway.
Vroom vroom talk.
Yes, exactly. I don't need all that. I'm a simple man in my simple basement with my simple horse head. whatever. That's just me. But, I mean, when I'm thinking like a shiny toy, nice toy, this one's not going to happen.
Do you consider Zaniolo a shiny toy?
It would have been to me before. I mean, now I've moved on from Zaniolo for this Mercado. Just to be clear, like I know I like to do it. I like to yell and scream about that or whatever.
So sorry. What's your shiny toy? What's an example of a shiny toy for you that
to
you
me?
could
Okay, a shiny toy.
Happen?
A shiny toy to me, something that would be exciting, something that would be nice. Yeah, Zaniolo for 3 weeks. Hey, that's better than the other 2 have been so far. Anyway, or we'll see. I guess to me it would be this isn't going to happen because we're not getting a left back, would be an Udogi. A guy like that who's like a nice piece to him. Like, okay, this is good for the future. It wouldn't be this. This would be way too much. But like I was going to say Milinkovic-Savic, but that's not going to happen because it's too expensive. Yada, yada, yada. But like to me, that would be like, obviously that would be like the get to me. Because you got 2 guys for free and then you really invested in that. But I'm thinking more of like an Udogi level kind of get. One of those guys. Raspadori would probably fit that for me. Like, to me, it's like a nice little, I know a lot of people, not everybody cares about it. To me, I love my Italian players. This is, to me, I think, I like him. When I watch him play for the Italian national team, I like his hustle. I like his, plucky attitude. I don't know. I like it. I feel like that would fit well for the future for the club and for the national team. So that's where I sit with it. That's where it'd be like, I could do like a Raspadori and then like a Paredes and whatever. I could live with that.
Okay.
And yeah, I see a lot of people, Raffaello, I see Hanin, I see Aldo, a lot of people dropping in the Milinkovic-Savic one. And
that ain't happening.
I don't think so, but I mean, I could argue that though. I have the argument ready for like, why couldn't we? Why not?
And I have the rebuttal saying why we don't and cannot.
Is it just we can't afford it, or is it Lotito? Which one is it this time? Which one of your bag?
This time.
Yeah, this time you got a lot.
Actually, I have lots of reasons why we can't. We don't have enough money. We don't want to spend the money. Lotito's in the way, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
but yeah. Firstly, that shiny piece or that shiny toy, I don't expect it to come because I think that shiny toy, plural, toys came in the form of Pogba and Di Maria. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry.
That sounded like a lightsaber.
Yeah. Oh, sex bots. Keep talking. I'll take care of the sex bots.
Yeah. So I think shiny toys that you wanted that are expected. So I think these are all complementary pieces that are coming in for the rest of the Mercato.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I have to agree with it? No. Do we need something else? Yes. Am I looking at the team sheets right now and am I salivating? No. Absolutely not. This is not screaming Scudetto charge.
Yeah.
This is not screaming Champions League success. This is not screaming any of that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to be negative either, but it's what is written on paper.
Yeah.
It's what I've seen through how many did we play? 3 games.
3 matches, yeah, the 3 preseason. I mean, okay, here's my question. I guess overall, Neil James, Chelsea fan, asking this is what we're talking about. We don't know. We don't know who Juventus will sign.
There's so many different names to be bandied about.
Yeah, if you watched, I don't know, you just popped in during the live. Appreciate it. I'm guessing you subscribe because I think if you can comment, you subscribe. So thank you for joining the channel. We appreciate it. I love hearing from different point of view all over the world, different fans and whatever. I think right now there's 3 names that are just kind of underwhelming, if I'm being honest. Like, to me, they're underwhelming. They may just be serviceable pieces that'll do what Allegri needs them to do. Am I confident that those pieces are going to be up to par to win Serie A? I don't know. If I'm being
We're doing
real.
our prediction show, and it's not looking good.
Yeah, it's not. We're just gonna. Yeah, it's just gonna be us being negative, and so I don't know. So I'm not sure. I think, and to me, that's my question. That's my main question. To get to the end of this would just be: is it good enough to win Serie A? If it's not,
you gotta rethink it.
Then you stop lowering the bar. Again, quit lowering that bar. And I'm just tired of it. And I think, I don't know. I just don't think most Juventus fans would sit with that. Would be okay with that. Guys,
I agree with you.
Let me do this. I'm gonna try this a different way.
Okay.
Could you please hit that like button? I'm gonna be nice. It didn't work the first time. You guys were not happy with me. You were not happy with me, but I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to be better. I want to be a better man. I want to treat you good, girl. Go out, get you fancy rings. Eat it better than McDonald's places. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking Outback Steakhouse, bro. Yeah, okay. Red Lobster, Outback Steakhouse, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl? I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna treat you nice. I'm gonna treat you real nice. Now, all I need you to do for me to treat you real nice is to hit that like button. That's all I need you to do. 80 said 82. No, I want 100. I want 100 likes. That's what I said. I said 100, and I demand it. And if I don't get 100 likes, dance for us. There are Juve channels for that. That's not my channel, or our channel. Our channel. There are channels for that. It's just not me. It's not me, bro. It's not what I do. I yell, scream, and act an ass and act a fool, but not that. Not that level. No, it's that level of foolishness, but it's a different type of foolishness. Let's say that. Thank you.
As Aldine brought up a very good question.
Okay. Oh, I got it.
I wanted to talk about this, kinda.
Yeah.
Because I brought it up in our group chat, you and I and Ali's.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, you brought it up. I think I have an important question. Do you think we are building a team for next season only, or are we building a team for the long term?" At this point in time,
real quick before you answer, Blind. I am not taking a shot at anybody. What I'm saying is I don't do that. Like I don't. I'm not going to steal somebody else's bit, kind of thing. Like I do my own bit, which is me being a jackass in a different way. Is what I'm saying. and you were saying about Giuseppe, he's my guy. Like I'm never taking a shot at my guy. He supports us. I support him. Just to be clear. I'm not saying that. I don't want to steal somebody's thing. There is a thing where it's like you're stealing somebody's thing. I'm already bald.
Absolutely.
I do my own jackassery. But no, I never take a shot at somebody. I support everybody. Anyway. Sorry, continue.
Okay. Well, where was that? No, in our group chat, we were talking about what players are being purchased. So we bought 29-year-old Paul Pogba, 34-year-old Angel Di Maria. We're in talks with 30-year-old Morata, 30-year-old Filip Kostic, and who's the other guy? I know, I see that. Who's the other guy that we're linked to? You just said it.
Kostic, Di Maria, Morata.
Oh, Paredes.
Oh, Paredes, sorry.
Paredes is turning 28.
Yep.
Our management and our board
Guys, how much do you like us?
Spoke to us today.
10 of you guys.
Or it's not spoke to us today. Spoke to us in February or something, saying we're going to get younger, we're going to get stronger, and with more Italian player influence as well.
Yeah.
So we got 22-year-old Cambiaso, but we sent him on loan right away. What's going on here? We were linked with Zaniolo. We were linked with Raspadori. Where are the other younger profiles that we're linked with?
Yeah.
Where are they? Have you even heard a name?
Not really. I mean, it's been Zaniolo, it's been Raspadori.
Those are the young Italian profiles, but there's talent abroad.
Oh, just talent.
There's talent abroad, like French players, like Dutch players.
Well,
like,
Chouameni was for a little bit, and
that
then
was in October.
And then
I'm saying this Mercato.
Right. Other one was Zakaria, who we got, who now we're trying to maybe move back out. But you know what I'm saying? Like I think of younger talent. I mean, let me think. Who else? I'm vetoing over here.
Because
that's a good point. It's kind of the Max Allegri effect, right? It's kind of like the he likes them old. Molina was
25.
one. So I guess he's not young, but Badiashile is one we've been linked to.
Badiashile is one. Okay,
that is one. Yeah,
good.
It's really
there's one.
It is kind of dead. I mean, I feel like unless it's Italian, you're not getting youth. It feels like a lot. Gravenberch, yes, thank you, Khalid. I missed out on that one. Yeah, we got Molina.
Just not big list.
Yeah.
Paul Lopez, 26 years old.
Yeah,
is that young?
No, yeah, right. No, it's not at all. Guys, just let me City do $100 and we don't have 100 likes yet. What are we doing here? I've been trying to be calm and nice or whatever. Hit the like button, please. I'm having fun with it, but Giuseppe always supports the channel a lot. He was a friend of me at first, but now I think we're just friends, right? Now I think we're friends. But I appreciate he did say support the channel, not just likes and subscribe. It does help a lot. Share, even if you can't super chat and stuff like that, guys. Like something else that really helps is just sharing our content. Like share it out there. Yeah. Let other people know so they can join and become part of this.
Yep. And people are saying sign Keenan Yildiz, went to under 19s.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm saying this because we're supposed to build with younger players for moving forward with the first team.
Yeah.
We signed Vlahovic, fair. I agree with that. McKennie was bought pre-Allegri. Most of these players are bought pre-Allegri.
Yeah.
So Allegri, do you remember when we had that conversation about what the board wants and they're all on the same page? We want young Italians, blah, 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 blah. With Allegri, Carabini, Rivet Bene.
Yeah, I remember.
It's not happening.
That's why, I'll be honest, and it's not a take, it's just my belief. I feel like, okay, you got Vlahovic, Zakaria, it's a winter Mercato as well, so it's just what you kind of get.
Zach's also 25.
Is he 25? Jeez, I thought he was younger. Okay, well, throw that one out. Well, I feel like, personally, I do feel like an Italian player is going to come in to this Mercato. Like, to me, this doesn't seem like a thing that they do, and I feel like they had pressure put on them. Now they could send Zaniolo back because he's not going anywhere. Because they're just like, let's send him back. We can see about next year. We can do that. Yeah. And then Raspadori, I think they thought the same thing. But again, I doubt next year that they're going to bring in both Raspadori and Zaniolo in one Mercato. That's not going to happen. I don't see it happening.
No, I don't. I agree with you.
But again, and I don't need to repeat myself again, I do feel like overall that's what they're going to do, is they were trying to put Raspadori off until next season, and now they have the pressures on them. Now they have
I 100% agree with that.
And I think
100%.
That's why I feel pretty confident in saying I think that it's going to get done. Like, I feel like now, well, maybe I'm being overly confident, but I feel pretty confident just because that's not something that they wanted to lose out on. And I know, I feel like the agents are going to float out. Yeah, Napoli has the heads up because Napoli actually went after him. You told him to sit down and wait, kind of thing. Sheriff was saying we need a Bianconeri and Jesus Juve collapsing. We've had him before. I think I actually did talk to him recently before about like when you all did a debate show. It was just you and Ale, and he wanted to hop on, but he couldn't hop on without the link. Yeah. We'll try to work out something in the near future. I'll talk to him. Hey, actually, if you wanted to have him, Shervin, you guys have to be up to. You guys have to pressure him to do it. Let's do that. He's busy. He's got a lot going on with Juventus and all that. So if you want to see it happen, reach out to him and let him know for sure.
Also, sorry, going off my grand point of saying, are we sticking to the plan?
Yeah, 5 more likes.
Misak is saying they're doing what Max wants, which is fine, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Now he has to go and prove it, which I agree as well. That's a great point, and I totally agree with that because at this point, if you don't win, and you're getting all these, I won't say aging, I'll say in their prime, I'll say players, and we still don't win anything, you're done. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're done.
No, I agree. I think it's a very good point. I do feel like, and I'm not trying to, this is a take I can say for later in the season, but I do feel like it's sink or swim, sink or swim this year for Allegri. I understand because, a lot of people think, I knew last year he wasn't going to move. And this year, it's still not super likely, but if they struggle to make top 4 again, there's enough people going to be bitching and moaning and complaining about it. 4 more likes. There's going to be enough people complaining about Max Allegri that there's going to be, the seat's going to be pretty dang hot by the end of the season, if not.
Yes.
I don't know how you can bring that back again.
Especially, you're going to feed the Diaper FC people so much. You're going to fuel their fire.
Yeah.
You're going to fuel Hanin's fire. You're going to fuel the people who want Rovella and Fagioli to start. You're going to want that's going to happen if you don't win. If you don't reach what you need to reach.
Exactly.
So, I don't know.
Aldo?
You want to... Oh,
no, I'll go back to Hanin. Aldo saying I am a shameless like plugger. I am. Because that's how channels are successful. If we get likes, the more likes we get, people don't realize liking the video and doing stuff like that is imperative for a channel success. If people watch the videos and you don't like it, and you don't share it and stuff like that, it's just going to stay stagnant. If you want to see a community grow, because that's what we're doing here, and I know I'm hyping on it, and I know I'm being obnoxious. That's me. The way I view a lot of people that come on here is I'm fungus. That's what I do. You may not like me at first, but I grow on you. It just takes a little bit of time, and then finally, it helps out a little bit. It just takes a little time for me to grow on you. But I think it is imperative, really, to the success of our channel, and also what we're doing here. The reason I was saying that what we're doing is this is a community, and that's what we're building here. It's not just a channel; it's a community of you guys hanging out, being Juventus fans together, talking Juve, shooting the bleep, yada yada yada, all that stuff. All right, let's see. And then you want to go back to what Hanin was saying? She says, "I don't think they want Raspadori that much."
I want her to know why. Why does she think that?
See, it's weird. We've changed so much throughout this the last month and a half, 2 months, where I feel like I fluctuated. Where I thought at the beginning that Raspadori was same with Zaniolo, felt the same way, where it was just it's an eventuality. It's not a will it happen? It's a when it'll happen. Yeah. And I thought it was going to be something that, because their relationship with Carnevale and all that, that it would just wait till the end of the Mercado and then you snatch him up.
It's weird though, because Padula said that Allegri likes him a lot. Or was that DiMarzio?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm trying to fact check with you. I forget. Did DiMarzio or Padula say that Allegri likes him?
I think it was DiMarzio. Padula just seems to kind of hush it. Let me see. I feel like Padula hasn't been doing anything to really push. Oh, here it is. I opened it up and there it is. DiMarzio said the request is due to the fact that Raspadori is highly regarded by Allegri. Yeah. Okay,
and I don't care what anyone says, but DiMarzio's word means more to me than Padula's. That's me. There's my cousin. Ciao, cuties. Like the video, Jacob. Do it now.
What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Can you hit that like button? Now we're at 99. Okay, we need one more like, guys. I see somebody said they thought we got to 100, but we didn't get to the 100, guys.
Yeah,
still need that one
again,
more. At least it's not showing up for
DiMarzio.
me. Go ahead.
I rate DiMarzio higher than Padula. So I would like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I believe this news more than I don't believe it at this point. I'm in terms of Ali's percentage of
100 likes. Woo! There we go. Thank you guys. 104 now. Thank you guys. See, there we go. I appreciate it. You guys are the best.
Nice.
Now 120. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
not really kidding, but like, just keep hitting it. Sorry, continue. I apologize. I butchered your entire thing. Keep going.
That's okay. I rate DiMarzio over Padula, so I believe that this is a thing that's going to materialize. Will we win it? I don't know, but are we interested? Yes, I believe that.
I do as well. I think I want to buy. It's funny because otherwise I was poo-pooing a lot of what he said recently because he had the news when it came to what was he on about Bremer, right? Was it Bremer where he was so much that it's not going to happen either, right? I think he was on the Inter train. So there's part of me that has to kind of believe maybe he doesn't really know. Maybe it is the Padula. Maybe Padula's right this time. But I think something like that where a journalist, a highly regarded journalist, I don't care what anyone else says, but he's a highly regarded journalist. I think when you mess up so bad or you're so out of the loop, you do 110% more work to get back into it. That has to be your thought process in that. That's my opinion on it. Yeah.
So will he get better with Juventus news? Maybe, but at the same time, I hope he should. I hope he wants to do that because he was so out of it for Bremer.
Another aspect that came to my mind, the Fabrizio one, where, and I can't remember Romano. Well, obviously, I don't think people know. He's become so ingrained in the not PSG. What the hell am I saying? Premier League news.
Yeah,
and all in that, and I feel like he's just kind of like fallen off. So he's just really trusting that side of the aisle. When it comes to like transfers, like today, I think Alejandro retweeted when somebody I can't remember who it was. There's some deal supposed to be done between the club and was it Chelsea? Neil James, I guess you would know since you're the Chelsea guy in here. There was some deal that was supposed to be done. It was either Chelsea or somebody else, and the club came out that owns the player currently and was like, any of this news that says that is false.
Oh, it's Marco Corella.
Yeah, thank you, Raffaello. Yeah, that was it. And the club came out and was like, this is false as it stands right now.
And he's still standing on that leg, though. He's still like, they're getting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which probably in the end they probably will. Yeah. But I think it was just kind of one of those things where they just didn't like, Brighton, is that who it was? Yeah. They just didn't like the disrespect, I guess, there of him kind of.
For sure.
Doing that. I feel like he penned the tweet too. That's funny.
Going off that, I think Romano's using I know him and DiMarzio used to be buddy, like when they first started, but he's going to DiMarzio for all of the news, Italian at least Serie A news.
Yeah,
like he's feeding off that. Look at that! What a wonderful guy.
There he is. There's our guy.
Pop that thing out.
I say you didn't even really have to do that. I appreciate you helping us get to 100 likes, but my dude.
Yeah.
Thank you, Giuseppe. Giuseppe says, I'm happy to support this channel because I appreciate the dedication, the personalities, and well-presented content. Bianconeri Zone is my favorite news source. Grazie to Justin, Julian, and Ale. Thank you. Yes. This is the King Beppe.
Misak is a king. Misak is right. He's a king.
Yes. Thank you so much, Giuseppe. Really can't thank you enough for supporting the channel and just being a part of what we do here every day. It's really the most fun. And like, we wouldn't keep doing this. And I'm not spouting BS when I say this, but like, we wouldn't come on here and talk Juve if we didn't have people like all of you, especially our members, and like people that aren't members. We love you guys too, but our members, there's just so much more interaction and so much more of a community we have. Like I said, Misak, Haneen, Dash, people like that, Giuseppe are constantly spouting off in the Discord and stuff like that.
It makes us tick.
It is and that's why. I mean, that's a big part of why when I approached Ale about like launching this channel, that's what I wanted to do because I live in Louisville, Kentucky, where I have yet to meet another real Juventus fan. Actually, I think there might be one guy who I met through Twitter, but I don't know if he's somewhere in this area. But then otherwise, the other people that I've met that are Juve fans have always been, I love Ronaldo. And I'm like, oh, you are a Ronaldo fan and you like
he likes Man United now.
Yeah, now I know that he's not cheering for Juventus any longer, kind of thing. Yeah. So Thank you so much to each of you guys. If we wanted 2 more likes to get to 110, it'd be pretty cool too.
That's a good number.
Yeah, just a nice little thing. In the backwoods. This is in the backwoods. Louisville, Kentucky is not the backwoods. Okay, I was in the backwoods today. Louisville, Kentucky, there's a lot of people. I remember there's a lot of people that come to school, like to the University of Louisville where I went to school, and there'd be players being recruited, and they'd get flown out there, and they would think that they'd be coming to horse farms and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, Louisville's an actual. I mean, it's not like Toronto big, but it's top 15 size city in the United States. It's a decent size.
Are you complimenting Toronto?
I mean, I imagine I've never been to Toronto, but I feel like it's a legit city. I feel like, you know what I mean. But yeah,
damn,
yeah. So I'm just saying, it's not like that big, but it's a decent city. It's an actual. I will say the people, because people have also said my voice, and most of it right now is just congestion, honestly. But they say that I have a Southern accent, and I'm like, maybe I do compared to most people. But if you heard real Kentucky people, now it came out.
Yeah,
if you hear real Kentucky people, that's an accent, not mine. Mine is not nearly what a lot of them out, especially Eastern Kentucky. With right now, thoughts and prayers to them because they're
that was horrendous.
Right, yeah, it's pretty bad. New Jersey, shout out Peter, appreciate you. Yeah, guys, it's always cool to hear where you guys are, where you're from and all that. And see, Dan Keita said Toronto sounds like a nice place. I've heard good things, right?
It's I don't recommend driving in it.
Is it that bad? Is the traffic that bad? Mm.
Yeah.
What does Dan say? Chicago accent? Is that what you have? Or
Chicago accent?
Because I was like, mine's not.
I just sound like a normal dude.
Oh, no. Right? I don't know. Khalid, okay, you're going after Kentucky politicians now? We're not doing politics. We don't do politics on this channel. We only do sports. Mario says Udogi has signed for... I don't think he signed. I think it was just rumor, right?
Yeah, it's just rumor right now. And I wouldn't believe it to this point yet.
Yeah.
They probably just checked in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
JTA...
there's a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say... Shout out, JTA Biancanero says, I'm not local. You just Juve on vacation. Came for your live first time. Thank you for your petty visit to our channel. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you for tuning into our channel. We do appreciate it. Giuseppe, obviously, he's my guy, and I appreciate you for supporting him and then supporting us as well. If you feel, JT, I think I've seen you before. If you want to push him to collab with us soon, wouldn't hate it. Wouldn't hate it. Anyway, I talked to him before about doing it. It's just we
got some kind of breaking news.
What do we got?
Nico Scherer just retweeted the Luis Muriel thing is still in the short list. So Luis Muriel is still in Juventus' short list as a possible new striker. Atalanta asked for 15 million. Did you think it was going to be something massive? Is that your shiny toy moment?
I thought maybe, given the rumors that were floated out there, maybe the rumors that, hey, you know what, maybe there's an opportunity that maybe there'd be some movement with Raspadori. They're supposed to be meeting, or like, oh, they've come to an agreement. He likes Juve as well. We'll see which one lands him. Yada, yada, yada. Well, nope, it's back to Muriel. So this is what I complained about, because it's a list of like 17 dudes. And it's like, okay, you can filter through a lot of the shit, like the muck, the whatever it is.
Yeah.
You can be like, this isn't real, that's not real, that's fake, whatever, yada 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 yada, all that stuff. But at the same time, like, I'd rather just be able to focus in on these are the targets, and maybe that's a positive thing that Odiva Bene and Cherubini are doing. Is like, they're moving. Not moving in silence, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess kind of. Like, they're doing things under the radar where maybe we don't really know what their real intentions are.
Yeah. Question for you. Muriel or Morata?
I'd probably go Muriel, I think. Actually.
I agree.
Yeah. I just, again, and I'm not trying to, I like Morata all right, but I just think Muriel, when I've seen him perform, he's a better player, especially in Serie A. And then two, it's just time to move on from Morata. Like, it's done, is what I kind of view it as. Like, he's coming in, but it's not going to be a long-term solution. Muriel, I think you could probably get a couple good years out of him.
Murray's a bit older, but he'll probably make a lot less, and
Yeah.
he'll probably provide the same, if not a little bit more production than Murata. So
I know he's old, but what I'm saying is I feel like Murata is a guy who I feel like he could retire now and he'd be like, okay, I'm good. Like I just would rather sit at home and play with my kids, kind of thing, than actually compete. Is that wrong for me to say? I don't know.
I don't know. He's just about to turn 30, so I don't think so.
He just doesn't feel like. I mean, I want him to be. I just don't see the fire, the competitive.
Yeah, that's fair.
With
Okay,
him.
that's
What,
fair.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, my guy. He said he's a long-time subscriber. That's GTA Biancanero. Appreciate it, my guy. Peter says would love to collab as well. What do you do? Do you have a channel or something? Or if you're saying collab as in like you'd like to hop on sometimes. For our members of our channel, if you become a member on our channel, we allow you guys we do call-ins, and then we also do just full-on things where people join in. Like you see, Dash did it yesterday for the lives. So there's definitely an opportunity for that. If you have and I apologize if I am unaware, I do my channel, and then I go to sleep, and I have a kid and a day job. So I'm not always aware of all the other things that are going on out there when it comes to Juventus, if that makes sense. Haneen says, did you see the it was the CDK announcement video for Milan? I'm dead. I still don't know how to say his name. I didn't see it.
Charles de Cataler.
Yeah, there it
I'm
is.
trying to said it the other day, and I was like, yeah, you got it. I was like, yeah, I did.
There you go. Musa, hey, can you talk about the Paul Pogba injury situation? Hey, Paul Pogba's injured. No, Paul Pogba is currently, I guess,
in the gym or the pool right now.
Yeah, he's rolling the dice. I mean, if we're being honest, and like I'm not trying to go in on him, but like to me, it's I feel like there's two different sides of this. I can't remember if Ollie's on different. I feel like you and I are more similar. Where like to me, I just feel like you can do this, but I feel like as soon as you step out on the pitch, you're going to get injured, and then you're going to be out.
He's a ticking time bomb.
You're going to be out for 5 weeks, and then you're going to be out for another 6 months or something like that, or longer, depending on what happens after that.
Yeah.
I get it. You want him to. That's part of my argument too. The other day of why I was just saying, just take him out for the season, or not for the season, but for most of the season. Maybe then Juve has to, focus in on another midfielder. Maybe then they're forced to do it, and maybe then you get a better guy. No, I'm not. I still, it's probably fake, but like I'm a Linkovic Savage kind of guy because they actually have to pony up the money. Maybe it doesn't go toward a Kostic, and maybe you only get two more guys. And one of them's, you know what I mean? I'd live with that. I'd be happy with that, honestly. I'd feel better competitively about that than I would with getting a Kostic and a Murata back. And, I don't know. That's the way I feel with it. I don't know. Do you have anything to go off of the...
It's just, he's choosing the World Cup. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I get, he can say that, it's better not to operate if you don't have to operate it. I get that. The invasive stuff, I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you want to play in the World Cup, bro. You have a slight lesion in your knee, in your meniscus. Like, you're a professional football player that you just committed yourself 3-4 years for almost 40 million euros.
I mean, it's just...
know. What are you reading?
Never mind. Something popped up, and I was like, that can't be right. Sorry. I was very confused. Sorry, never mind. Ignore me. That's just the way I sit with it. With Paul Pogba, I just don't get it. I feel like I'd rather him go ahead and do it. Like I said, rip the Band-Aid off now, and let's get moving on the recovery. Though, again, like you said, if he goes out there and say he gets injured, could you imagine, like, not only are you... Muriel, or not Muriel, Di Maria is done. I make the joke 4 months, but by the end of the season. But what if, for some reason, God forbid, something happens, Paul Pogba's out for much longer than just a good part of the season. And then you're sitting there with nothing from this Mercado, really, besides Bremer. And that's not a replacement.
Kostic.
Freaking Kostic in Paredes. Like, I don't know. To me, it doesn't move the needle for me. Go ahead.
Are you good? I think I have to go.
Yeah, I do
coach.
too. I do too.
Okay.
Wife, kid,
You gotta go eat.
stuff like that. Well, yeah, I wish. I got actually work and a kid to take care of. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. thank you everybody for tuning in as always. We got to 100 likes, 110 likes, and Giuseppe, of course, supporting the channel. Thank you so much. We can't thank you enough, my guy. We appreciate all of our members, everybody that's in here. If you haven't already, guys, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. Make sure you follow Bianca Arizona at Bianca Arizona on Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff. Make sure you follow me at Justin Sofro. Make sure you follow my guy Julian at Genotti151 on Twitter. Follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ, as well as also tomorrow, I promise. Tomorrow we're doing the giveaway. The giveaway will happen tomorrow. Through hell or high water, it's going to happen. We'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve. Forza Bianconeri.